Hi Cancer, welcome to your quantum entanglement reading with me, Jocelyn, the quantum queen. So let's dive in. Let's see what we can get for you guys on who you're dealing with. This is of course for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and as always, welcome to my cross watchers. Cross watcher, you could be dealing with a Cancer and the message could actually be for you. So feel free to take it however it resonates with you and your situation. If you guys would like to book a one-on-one reading with me, you can find my information down below in the description box. And just wanted to say thank you for liking, subscribing, and thank you for all the good karma donations. I appreciate it so much. Cancer. Okay, I love this. It's really interesting because I've been getting so many knights coming out in a lot of the reads, especially the Knight of Wands, which is this Son of Wands, right? Now, Cancer, take this however it applies. I'm going to focus more on the energy, but you could be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sag, or an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. What I think is happening, okay, Cancer, I think that you're meeting someone like that is very passionate, and I think you're very drawn to their passion. Do you know what I mean? You're kind of like the stable one, and this person coming in, it's interesting because I feel like they're hard to get, you know what I mean? But the interesting thing is there's this draw that you have to them because they're so unpredictable. Like you have no idea what their next move is going to be. And that might be a part of the thing that I think you need to take a look at, is that like you're the one that's more steady in this person's life. Like you're always there, you're dedicated, you have this endurance, you are the one that pushes past relationships. Or maybe even Cancer, like you've been the one that always has been unpredictable or jumped in and out of people's lives. Just putting that out there. Definitely take however this resonates. It could even go both ways. Like you could be caught up in some type of energetic dynamic based off of, and I hate to dive into this, but this is what it comes from. Like if you've got some type of fear of abandonment or rejection, then you'll get caught up in this complete dynamic where you attract people that aren't completely what you want and you reject and abandon them. And then you also attract other people that maybe you put on a pedestal and it's hard for you to catch them. And because of that, it's like you're very attracted to that because, and I haven't talked about this in a while, but I think what's happening is it's also a reflection of your programming from your mother and your father and the imbalance that was between them, like the unhealed parts of them. So where, you know, there's the part of you that, right, maybe acts like the feminine, where you're chasing after the thing that rejects you, because we usually have a parent in dynamics, one that represents the father who kind of like emotionally rejects, and the mother who, if she's unhealed, if both are unhealed, but if the mother is unhealed in her emotions, then she will be, because she's not getting the emotional connection from the father, then she'll start looking to the children and even start having children in the first place to fulfill her emotional needs. And then that's how we repeat all this bullshit in our society and in relationship dynamics, is because of those unhealed parts of us, right? So Cancer, that's what I feel like is happening. There's this dynamic that you're caught up in where you will reject some people, some will reject you. Like it's this like round robin kind of cycle, and you've got to be the one to like suck yourself out of it. You know, decide to choose different, like make different choices on how you interact with people. And it could be even going to these energies in the first place, right? Because the Knight of Wands is very in and out, hot and cold, not dedicated to things in life. And that can be even to yourself. Like there's things that you want to change about yourself, but you have a hard time committing to them. So say, for example, you know how in our society everyone jokes about like diet stuff, how they're like, yeah, I had cheat day. This is a cheat day card. Like it's in and out of processes in your own life. This is why the tarot is so like fascinating as far as it goes to psychology and different archetypes that we all deal with on a daily basis, especially when you look at the major arcana, because the major arcana is like energy shifts that we go through in our life, but also archetypes. So like the Hierophant is all about traditions and discipline and, you know, the things that you need to do to start healing yourself, because that's where the Knight of Pentacles comes in. It's the dedication. It's the actual like choosing to be patient and steadfast. And once you do that with yourself, you start to attract the same thing in your life. And those are not the cards, okay? Yeah, there's something here, Cancer, where I think that you're still kind of caught up energetically on a person that left your life, and you're still kind of like attracted to the passion of this person. Like you still think about them, you still wonder about them, because it's a reflection of the unhealed part of you. Like the part where you still kind of even chase after like energetically a parent who rejected you. That's all this person is reflecting, is your relationship with whichever parent that was for you, okay? So let's see what comes in the archetypes here. Yeah, interesting. So we've got the Death card, Thanatos, but this is like the spider web. Everything is connected. Everything. It's all like cosmically connected here. So this person, this is how life is. You know, this could be someone that even, Cancer, you feel almost like energetically stuck to. Like you're like, how in the F, Jocelyn, do I stop thinking about this person? Do I stop like, you know, how do I let them go completely? So let's see. Oh, interesting. This is fascinating, dude. This is what I love. So you got the Village card, okay? Let me explain this. So for some of you, this even could be full on your parent that you feel stuck to. Do you know what I mean? Like that might be the case. And I know people get so upset with me. I say this, but this to me is cutting the umbilical cord, because you're like caught in someone's web energetically. Like someone has legitimately put some type of a binding type of thing on you. Sometimes literally what it takes is the Village card. The Village is something where it's like an archetype too that people go through. It is a place, right? Because it's the village. But most people go through this, especially I feel like a lot of people on my channel, a lot of people are drawn to leaving the place that they know is the most familiar, right? The village. That's the place that you grew up in. That's the place that you're most comfortable with. And eventually in life, there's a time where you want to leave. You want to leave the nest. You want to go out into the world and venture. That's actually what I'm seeing is going to be the thing that pulls you out of this dynamic in the first place, is switching up your 3D environment. So when you go out, maybe jump to a different country or something along those lines. It's fascinating because going somewhere different is the thing that's going to grow you and heal you, but it's also the thing that makes you appreciate the comfortability of the thing that you were trying to run from for so long. So I don't know why that's really significant coming out for you guys. So that's, I feel like where the, I never know what that is. So creepy. So I'm gonna see what comes out. Sorry, if you guys heard, I'm still in Mexico, and sometimes they go along the streets and just start announcing things and stuff. So I don't know. That's what I'm talking about with the Village card. Sometimes it takes jumping out to a different country and experiencing a different culture for you to start getting a different perspective on life, on everything that you've grown up around, because you're changing the neural net wiring in your brain. You're changing everything energetically about yourself. Look at that. Okay, Cancer, I'm telling you, look at these cards. Full on Dark Night of the Soul right there. But you've got the Four of Cups, something that's really clouded your energy and been confusing to you. Ten of Swords, this is where you're pulling out of it. It's finally like you're in surrender mode. You're finally, and this is when the light can start to come in. It's when you can start to finally like see the direction. So for some of you, you could be actually like jumping out somewhere, okay? I'm not telling you guys to do that. Obviously, use your own discernment, but the Sun card, that can be about like going to a place. Maybe some of you can't really see the sun right now. This is actually like going to a place where there is more sunlight, or there's some, because that's going to bring a lot of healing into you, okay? Just even that energy shift. But that is, I think that you guys might be taking roots in a place that, right, you're leaving your village, like you're leaving the place that you know is the most comfortable for you, or at least for some of you, you're being pulled in that direction. And here you are taking the steps, like the patience, the steadfastness, the endurance to head in that direction to make this happen for you, because that is going to be the thing that pulls you out of this connection where maybe you're feeling stuck in your life and like completely. Okay, so let's see what comes out. Yeah, that's why. There you go. Eight of Cups. Walking away. Full blown. And I do want to say that for a lot of you, you could be walking away permanently from something that you've known for a really long time. You know, like you're maybe moving somewhere, or like I said, that is coming out big time in your spread. And that's what's going to, with the Ten of Swords, that's what's going to put something to a completion, something where you felt stuck, right? Maybe to a job, family, a relationship that's just pulled at your energy for a long time. So Cancer, I'm going to go ahead and dive into the extended with this. So if you guys want to join me over there, feel free, go down below, click on the Vimeo link, and I'll see you on the other side. But Cancer, if this is where we leave things, I'm sending you guys so much love, wishing you all the very best, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care.